I'm about to show you guys something pretty cool. It is actually due out around July, and it is awesome. Been waiting for a manufacturer to do this. This is a pre-production sample. There will be a full review later, but right now I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the SD60E from Athearn in the Honoring First Responders scheme. Now, before I go any further, I want to tell you guys, do not get too wrapped around the axle if you see something out of place. A pre-production sample usually means there are corrections that are going to occur. I think one of the corrections may be some color adjustments and some effects and features, but overall I'm going to show you the pre-production sample of the SD60E from Athearn Genesis next. We're just going to have a look-see here. This will feature LEDs. You've got high-mounted ditch lights. They have flashing ditch lights from the decoder. The decoder is going to be Soundtrack Tsunami 2. You've got that kind of brow on the front there. It's prominent. You've got etched metal windshield wipers, a cab door, sand filler hatches, and separately applied grab irons. You've got an MU hose right under the anti-climber, coupler cut levers, accessory hoses with silver tipped ends, and one very cool feature on the side here is you've got the stamped horse head plate right by the blower housing. You might be able to see that. It's right there at the tip of my finger. See the little horse heads? Got all that fuel tank detail. There's the first responders, paramedics, police, fire department on the side, right in front of the blower housing. Honoring first responders along the side there. Norfolk Southern logo, brake wheel, radiator fan grills. Some nice brake chain detail on the trucks there. Gonna zoom out for a minute. Gonna look at the back. Got ditch lights on the back as well. And more detail on this side. There's lots of features of this locomotive that we'll be covering in depth on the review, but this is just a sneak peek, which means you're getting a real quick rundown of the detail and a real quick rundown of a few sounds. Alright, a sneak peek, we're just going to go over literally the bell and the horn. That's it. Tsunami 2 obviously has cool stuff like dynamic digital exhaust. It's going to have that braking ability, that ability to rev up the prime mover before it actually starts moving the consist. Several cool things in Tsunami 2 that we'll cover later. Right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and apply track power. You'll be able to hear the startup sequence. I'm going to mute the locomotive real quick, check lights, and now we're going to turn it back on and go over some sounds. There's the bell, obviously. Here's the horn. Very smooth operation at slow speeds. Very nice loco. Here's a nice shot of the roof as we talk about some things. Again, colors may not be final. I believe there is a color adjustment due on the radiator fans and the PTC antenna array and the dynamic brake fans, but I'm not exactly sure on that. Also, pulling power seems to be improved. I would, if I were you, guess that this locomotive is going to pull around 45 to 50 cars if the pull test is accurate for this, and weight is improved. So great detail and weight and pulling power for this one locomotive, especially from the Athearn line. It's looking like about a 1 ounce increase on pulling power from what I've seen in other locomotives from Athearn. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to leave you with a little run by, a very, very small run by of this locomotive, and we'll see you next time right here. Take care.